Man, what's going on? Back with another video, man. And this one I thought of a lot, actually, for the past 2 weeks, and I'm gonna put it out. Men need to stop worrying about other men. Or shout out to Ron Wills. Men are obsessed with other men. And this one is coming from the video that the older dude had pissed me off last week did, man. Sitting there looking at me, following me as I was leaving Starbucks. I was minding my own business. And it just goes back to a lot of these YouTubers who make fun of like the prime YouTubers right now. Like there was videos of like FitX getting clowned and Steph getting clowned, and even I get comments of what I look like, or you should be doing this and you should be doing that, and it's just like, you should be worrying about yourself. And that's what like that old guy was teaching me. And it's just like, why are you so caught up in what I'm doing? It's just, why are you trying to stir up drama with me? Meanwhile, I'm over here minding my own business. That's because, like I said in one of my blogs, actually I got to write today too anyway. And I said in my blogs, man, it's just a lot of dudes out here are focusing on the wrong things. A lot of dudes out here are not doing stuff and just complaining about things, man. Especially things that don't make no sense. And when you obsess with another man look like and another man doing, you look ridiculous. And honestly too, now you obsessed with him and you got a girlfriend and stuff like that, you really not focusing on what's important to you, your relationship. I'm not talking about the women that you just casually talking to, because that don't make no sense. But what I try to tell dudes, man, is stop worrying about that dumb stuff, man, because it don't do you no justice, especially too when you trying to cause harm towards them. Like that old man, I could tell right off the rip. He just wanted to cause trouble, cause harm to another dude. And it's just like, damn, bro, like you really just mentally messed up. Because you worried about what I'm doing. Or you mad because of what somebody else is doing. And it's just, it don't make no sense. It really don't. And that same dude you trying to beef with, dude, blah, 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 I'm going to tell you the truth, he might smash your chick, and then you really mentally messed up. All because you're nonsense. I'll be right back. Yeah, man, and a lot of guys just don't understand. And when you focus on yourself, you feel better. And bashing on others and stirring up trouble with other men or even other people is not going to do that. Because number one, you causing mental problems. Some people going through certain things. And that's how violence is caused, because it's just you don't know how to leave that person alone. And that's the God honest truth. And I'm gonna say it like this too. When you doing that and you got a girl or you talking to a couple chicks, because I know some of you dudes right now, y'all got a couple 304s in your rotation who just downright just destroying your mental, man. You let that, and on top of that too, the games your woman playing on you, man, it's gonna really mess you up. And some of y'all could say on the internet, I won't allow that to happen to me, but okay. You say that on the internet versus your real life, man, two different things. Like that old man, for example, bro, and let me make this clear, right, with the videos and with this person I'm talking about. I'm using that as an example. Once this camera goes off, my life is pretty much at peace. I'm always focused on what I'm doing. So I don't want you to go, oh, you're talking about this, but you keep bringing up this part. No, this is an example. Right? So back to video. Like when this guy was trying to stir up problems with me, and it's just like, dude, you in your late 30s, probably 40s, or in your 50s, and you got a little kid mentality. That says a lot of nonsense about you. And some men, they gotta just cut that out. And I'm sorry, I've been dealing with people like that for a long period of time. Little kid mentality. Just because your life is not going right don't mean you gotta have an obsession with trying to mess up minds. Because there's a lot of dudes who do that. That's why, like, a lot of people don't like working at jobs, because it's just a lot of people just act like children. Oh man, I'm so hungry. And that's the sad part, man. It's, you know, that's really pathetic. Really pathetic, man, with some of these humans, man. And I don't expect people to be perfect, but all that nonsense, all that stupidity you causing, it ain't gonna do no good for you. And I'm gonna say it like this: when you obsess with another man, other women, they could be looking at you like, is he all right? Is he, like, you know, on the other side? And then you get clowned by them women. Don't let the women actually target you and use you, especially too when you have money. That's even worse. Now you a trick. She's playing mental games on you. She got you looking crazy. And I'm gonna say it like this, man. Women will have you in competition with each other. You doing all these things, and she telling you about this dude, and you sitting there. I'm trying to hear little of it, but you sitting there trying to prove yourself, trying to convince your value to this woman. Meanwhile, and to the dude for nothing. Waste of time. That's why I always say, walk away from the woman. Especially two who act like that, because women love to play games on their spare time. They love to play games, and then on top of that too, have you looking like the fool. Meanwhile, the other dude who doing very little, he having his fun with her. I'm telling y'all, fellas, I'm telling y'all, women love playing games. Have you making believe in it's not with this guy, and you keep questioning her about this dude. And then when you hear those things, oh, why you worried about what he doing? Oh man, once you hear that from a woman, bro, it's just time to leave, because now she playing games with your head. And those pretty smart player type women, man, they do that to a guy. Trust me, they do it. They do it to him, and you don't even know why. That's why, like, with women in San Diego, even when I have conversations, I do my best to understand and read them. You gotta read how genuine that person is. And I'm gonna say it like this, man, a lot of women you gonna stumble into, especially too in San Diego, they're not genuine. They're not free thinkers. Trust me, I've had conversations with a lot of them. Some of them, I just go like this, not even worth it. And I don't want y'all being like, oh man, you hate women. No. It's just, I just know when to leave. I know when to walk away. I'm not gonna sit up there and allow women's mind games to play with me. And then and then on top of that too, she had me in competition with another dude. But that's what you dudes guys think. Especially in those YouTube videos, man. I be sitting there, I'm like, man, you made a whole 20-minute video on a certain rapper or YouTuber. Like, it was one guy who was just talking the utmost about FitX Fearless, man. I was just like, ugh. I had to just like click off of that because it was disgusting. It had like a full data analysis on a whole nother man. I was like, do you go to the gym every day? Do you work out every day? Do you do the utmost? And you gotta have a strong mindset and be like, you know what? Comes with the territory. So I tell guys, man, obsessing with other dudes, it's not it. It's not worth it. It's not. You gotta be smart enough to walk. You gotta be smart enough to leave guys alone. Like back at home, man, grown men with kids worrying about young old me. Married and you got children, and that's how you act. Oh, hell to the no. Nah, man. Not it. Not it for me, Chief. Not it for me. Quite frankly, embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. Really, really embarrassing. So I tell guys all the time, man, stop worrying about what the next man doing. And if there's a man doing better than you, man, just talk to him and ask some questions, or just be like, okay, he doing this. All right, you know what? I'm gonna take what he's doing and apply it to my life and make my life better. That's what you should do. Like every time when I have a conversation with someone interesting, I always ask, hey, what you do? How do you do this? How you do that? And then I take that and apply it to my life. It may, or just be like, you know, hey, what's going on? That's it. That's how players really teach their friends who don't have game. It's like, man, yo, like my bros, man, they were teaching me everything. I just didn't pay attention and learn until it clicked back in my head. Oh, that's what they were doing to get the women. Okay, I gotta do it like this. I gotta, you know, those things like that. But sitting there with negative thoughts and talking down on another man, or you just trying to do silly little goofy stuff to get into a fight with another dude, hell no. That's ridiculous, man. I'm out, man.